Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you? Alright, so I was playing War Thunder the other day, and I thought it was a pretty good match to upload. So the aim of the game is to destroy the ground forces, but the side thing is to destroy the enemy fighters and all the bases that spawn in the area. The first thing I do is I decide, do I want to be offensive as a fighter, or do I just want to go after the ground targets? So I choose my attack plane, and I just start to climb up into the clouds to gain some speed in the eventual dive onto the enemy line, and just mow through them. But yeah, as we'll see in a second here, the first fighters will spawn. They'll be in sightline. The P-36 is a fighter, and the Su-2 is a bomber. So I decided to go after the Su-2, try and minimize the casualties as best as I could. This guy here's going to be a pain later on, but I sweep down into a steep dive, trying to get them. Unfortunately, when I do open up, I only land like one shot of target, and I sweep to the right where they sweep to the left. I think I almost clipped a teammate, but it didn't happen, thankfully. So I changed targets because they seem to have it under control down there, and I go after this bomber. He drops his first set on the AA position there, and I fly in after him. As he has a turn, I land some good shots on him, but nothing major. Unfortunately, the teammate clipped his tail and got the kill. Next one is a PB-5 Catalina. Beautiful plane. Not very maneuverable, but yeah, I just cringe every time I shoot one down. It's such a good plane. And the teammate dealt with him, so that's all good. Now, I thought I heard something above me in a second, trying to dive at me, but it was nothing. So I just kept going, and I decided to fly in and attack the ground targets over here. But unfortunately, this guy over here had other ideas and decided to come and try and get me. And this guy decided to play chicken. Unfortunately, it didn't end well for either of us. Now, I noticed our bases were under attack, so I tried warning the team, and I had half a thought about going out there and getting them, but nothing. But I didn't in the end, and I think someone else went after him. But yeah, in a second here, I fly after a Su-2. Yeah, that's right. And I tried getting him, but again, the Su-2 is just that tiny bit faster and more maneuverable than anything I have currently. Yeah, he opens up at me, and I lose my engine to heavy damage, and I'm bleeding speed. So I decided to wait for my MG to reload to try and get a few more shots off him, on him. I got 2, but that was about it, and I don't have enough speed to go after him anymore. So I put it down in the grass and jumped out. Yeah. And I got an award for soft landing or something like that. Now, since there's these 3 planes up here, I decided to help out the teammates by jumping in my P40. I wasn't sure where they were exactly. I didn't know if they were under the clouds or in the soup, like where I would be in the clouds. So I just started to climb as high as I could, as fast as I could. Try and see if I could smoke them out, but nothing much happened. Around about here, I just decided to cut my engine to try and see if I could hear them, at least hear their engines or something. Unfortunately, that didn't exactly work, so they either weren't up here or they were just too far away. But after a while, I just started to just throw it back into maximum and dive in on the base. Most people don't like flying up into the clouds. I do. I find it easier as long as you hit exactly where that arrow is. You're golden. Now, I do spot him and he doesn't exactly have anywhere to go. Most of the guns in it are on the bottom. There's only one on top of it. And yeah, I hit 17 Gs and I damn near passed out, but thankfully I've upgraded my pilots, so that's really handy. And splash down. There's 2 more targets that I went after. Where is it? Yeah, I lost one guy up in the clouds up here, so I decided to go after his friend, the TBD, I think it's called. Yeah, I changed targets and... Where is he? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, went after him. I landed some good shots on him, but he just started to go into a death dive, like straight down. And yeah, I think I landed enough shots on him to count as a kill after a while. Because yeah, right about there, he either gets hit by AA or I managed to get a random shot on him. And then yeah, I just started to help out my teammate by going after this guy. Unfortunately, he also goes straight down and he didn't exactly pull up in time. So he kind of splat-factored. And then, yeah, I thought I could get this one just before the round ended, but it didn't really happen. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, let me know. Tell me to shut up and just play the game. I hope your Christmas was a good one, and I hope your New Year's will be good as well. My next video, when is it? Next year, I think. Anyways, yeah, so I'll see you in the next year, and yeah. Bye.